Is that a mini PC or are you just excited to see me?
Oh, it's a mini PC. A Ryzen mini PC from AliExpress, as a matter of fact.
And it's under $400. Can it actually game though? We're about to find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Cooler Master and some of their brand new amazing products. The Cooler Master MA824 is a dual tower CPU air cooler with 8 superconductive composite heat pipes. With its expanded copper base and dual fan setup, the MA824 is amazing for cooling your precious hardware. The Cooler Master GX3 Gold 850W is perfect for powering your system. It features exceptional efficiency, low noise output, and superb reliability. They even have other models ranging up to 1250W in case you need more power. And if you love sleek aesthetic cases, check out the Cooler Master Cube 500 Flat Pack. It's a high airflow mid-tower ATX gaming PC case that is fully modular and has an unprecedented level of customization since you build it yourself. If you're interested in learning more or in entering a giveaway to win some of these awesome products, check out the links in the description down below. Big thanks again to Cooler Master for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
So we found this mini PC right here on AliExpress, and it actually is really similar to a couple of the mini PCs we've done now where they have new Ryzen 7000 series APUs with those new Vega graphics.
And yeah, we paid $305 for the base model without any RAM or storage, and in all honesty, I wish I kind of took that back because you can buy one with more RAM than we did with this configuration and a 1TB Gen 4 SSD for about $390. This right here with 16 gigs of DDR5 memory and a 1TB SSD is about $390. So if you want to save a little bit of money and get more RAM, maybe buy the one from AliExpress. We are using components that we know and love, so let's just open this thing up and see what's inside and show you guys how you can upgrade it.
Yeah, I wanna open this thing up because I don't really know much about it. I just see that it says mini computer, mini PC, super performance. That gives me a lot of information. It gives me a lot of good hope. I'm liking the advertising so far. It's definitely not like one of those mini forums PC where they have really, really premium boxes that actually tell you the specs and everything. All right, so we get the mini PC. We gotta come back to that because we gotta see what else is in the box. I'm guessing just a charger.
Should be just a charger. Pretty basic.
Maybe some stuff for upgrades.
Yeah, maybe
for the SSD, but who knows? This one is very small though. I will give them that so far. It's not the world's smallest one though. We just did a video on that.
That was really small.
Okay, so yeah, ribbon cable for adding a 2.5-inch SSD. We're not gonna be doing that, but there's probably videos out there on how to do that. It's pretty simple. Oh, look, a little heatsink for the Gen 4 SSD, which that will be nice to have.
It's good to have for Gen 4. Keep it nice and cool.
Ooh, I already really like this. USB-C to charge it.
Nice.
So probably 100 watts.
Wow, that's a lot through USB-C.
That is a lot.
I mean, with a lot of these like fast chargers coming out, it makes sense, but it's cool to see that USB-C to power, don't have to worry about a barrel jack.
One thing I do really respect, it's a Hunt-Key power supply.
Ooh.
That's actually one that you see come with some newer laptops. Now the one thing I'm not a huge fan of, but it's okay, no ground, but you know, whatever, it's safe enough.
Safe enough. That is the AliExpress slogan, safe enough. But
All
yeah,
right.
I'm really excited to look at this computer because one key feature is that big old fan.
Yeah, that's like a, I think that is like a 92 millimeter. Wait,
Oh, wait,
do we have
wait.
a fan sizing chart?
I thought we did.
We do. So the whole PC is about 140 millimeters, give or take. So that fan must be, maybe that is a 120.
It might be a 120 actually.
Oh, that's a big fan.
It's a really big fan for a mini
big fan.
PC, and you can measure your own mini PCs using a PC Bros build mat for PCBros.tech. Buy one today.
I gotta go over the ports for you guys. So for the front, a power button. We have a combo headphone jack. We have 2 USB 3s, or are those 3.2s?
3.2s.
3.2s. The guys they're stepping up the game. We have a USB Type-C Gen 4, meaning it is Thunderbolt, which is pretty crazy. And then this little guy right here, I assume changes the LEDs or the LED brightness. Now for the back, we have our power port, which is USB-C. So 2.5 gigabit, 1 gigabit. We have 2 display outs, so we have HDMI display port, 2 USB 2s, and don't forget that this front Thunderbolt can also be used as display out, so you could have 3 monitors.
We should probably just go ahead and figure out how to open it up and do the upgrades, because this thing is kind of useless because we got the bare bones model without RAM. And for the RAM, we ended up going with this good old Team Group Elite DDR5 memory, 16 gigs of it. Really cool to see 16 gig kits on the market because with this little APU, 32 gigs is a little bit overkill. If you're doing like video editing, it's a good idea, but for gaming purposes, really doesn't matter. So we save a little bit of money there. And then we got a 1TB Gen 4 SSD from Silicon Power. Pretty solid read-write speeds, but yeah, Gen 4, it's cool to see the support of that. And it should be very easy to plot both of these in if we find the right screwdriver.
I did notice already there's a fan on the bottom. Like there's one
Oh.
up top and there's another one. So this thing is,
It's gonna be
maybe overkill.
Yeah, I would think overkill. Normally mini PCs are verging on the overheating territory because they try to keep it as like, you know, small and as compact as possible, so they really don't fit big old fans like this, or like this one might have 2 fans in it.
Very low profile fan that looks to be close to a 120. I guess, you know what, I'm just gonna, I keep
120.
saying like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm guessing the size. Let's see if it's actually a 120.
It's a little smaller, actually.
Yeah, like slightly. So maybe it is like 100mm?
100. I don't
Maybe
think it's
a
a
92?
90. It could be a 90, 92, something like that, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 92 just feels too small for it to be that. So yeah, some weird like in between size. I mean, it is a pretty custom fan. Even look at the power connector, the fact that it's gonna have LEDs on it. There's really not much on this side, so I guess we're gonna have to take these Phillips screws out.
Was there no way to take it off the bottom?
I don't think so. I think the whole thing's gonna come out.
Okay, so it all comes out. Which is cool that you can do that. Most of the time with these mini PCs, they leave like little compartments and one spot to unscrew so you can upgrade the RAM and storage, which is convenient, but it makes it so it's very hard to take the whole thing apart. And you guys who like to see teardowns, you're gonna see the whole thing taken apart.
All right, so we gotta do a little bit of prying here to be able to make this fit. What are we stuck on? No, I feel like it should have slid out by now. There's no screws in the back here.
We were supposed to take the bottom off for upgrades.
Oh.
Okay, so the screws.
Yes.
Ah, that's so cute, that little baby fan on the bottom.
Yeah, what is that cooling, I wonder? It looks like it's just on top of some capacitors and voltage regulators.
I don't know, but it's some intake fan. It's just bringing in some air. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. All right, so as you can see right now, this PC would not work out of the box because we have no RAM. And once we had RAM, it'll work, but then we need storage. So we have both of those. And for anyone wondering, it does come with the Bluetooth Wi-Fi module.
It is Wi-Fi 6.
Yes, Wi-Fi 6, and I don't know what protocol Bluetooth it is, but it's right here if you want to look that up. All right, so I am going to go ahead and, that was easy, popped it all back in. This is such a massive heatsink. I mean, it's kind of like,
They did say on the
seems
listing,
overkill.
I remember making a joke about it, but it does say, it says large area radiator is what it says.
that was close.
Let's upgrade.
All right, so just for fun, I did take out these two screws, which went here and here on that little, I don't even know what to call it, just fan shroud kind of deal. And once you do that, as you can see, the fan's just held in with a tiny little two-prong connector that you can just pop out. And then for any of the people who are really trying to tinker at home and kind of want to get this thing further taken apart, it all pops out like that, just being held on with a couple of other cables that you can detach.
Really cool to see a very minimal case design that also looks really cool. I'm excited to see the RGB because from the pictures, it looks really bright. So hopefully it's not disappointing and not super bright, but the color scheme looks really cool. And yeah, upgrading looks simple. We got our RAM right here and we have our SSD.
Here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that M.2 because that'll be really easy. It actually comes with a screw pre-installed. Gotta give credit where credit's due, you know. Silicon Power Gen 4 SSD. Here we go. Remember, installs at an angle and then you just push down. Oh, it actually, wait, I don't know if my heat sink on. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably,
Oh God. We exploded.
that was karma. I was gonna say you probably don't like have to do this, but I guess you do. All right, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and peel back our thermal pad and it's gonna go on the top. So hopefully this is not, okay, good, thank God. I was like, if this already has one on it, then it was supposed to go on the back.
I was waiting for flashbacks to when we had that one drive we didn't have to
And
before.
it completely
It
broke when
just
we did this.
died when we did it,
I don't know why.
but it did.
Yeah, they don't always have to have a purpose to die. All right, so yeah, this one's like pretty much toolless. I mean, it's
Oh, I
about,
like that he uses a little.
yeah, it's about the cheapest method you can get when it comes to these, but it works. You know, the rubber bands keep pressure applied on it. I've always wondered how much this really like helps with performance and like longevity. I would think it helps with longevity of the drives. You know, they're not constantly like overheating. Not the prettiest install, but it works.
Let's go ahead and install our RAM here. We'll go ahead and do this.
There is only 2 slots, just a heads up.
Yep, just 2.
Which honestly, like how often do you really see something that has 4 SODIMM slots? That'd be pretty rare.
We're gonna take this last one and then push down. Look at that.
So simple.
RAM installed, SSD installed. Now we gotta put it back together and hopefully it works. All right,
You know
how
why it
bright?
sparked? Didn't have that ground.
I think it's gonna be really bright.
What
Hopefully.
if we got flashbang?
Oh,
my
gosh. Hello.
Dude, that is some crystal clear,
Ooh.
smooth RGB.
Oh, baby. And that LED button? Let's freaking go.
Do we get the full spectrum?
That's sick.
Not too bad.
That's a cool looking mini PC. I know there's a lot of mini PCs we get where like, I'd love to add RGB to this. This one, RGB'd out. Now,
You don't even need to do it.
we gotta see if it can actually game, or if it actually works after we took it apart and added our upgrades. Does it work? Well, let's get Windows installed and find out.
Do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Overwatch 2, and we are currently at max FOV 1080p. No upscaling or anything happening here. We're trying to keep like a max frame to like 142 just because I don't think we're gonna get like super high refresh rate, and I don't want any crazy lag spikes or anything.
It is running on the low preset too, by the way.
Yes, low preset. You know what? I got into the action because I'm feeling like getting a dub today.
Yeah, this is definitely a good example. It is an easier to run game, but it's cool to see that APUs can actually run this at 60 plus FPS.
Ouchie, ouchie. My toes. Maybe Ryan's little pointy toes. Ooh, that's a good one, I think.
No one? Oh,
Do they have a... How did that... Did my game just lag or something? Like, what? Myra, get away. McAllister, can we get a replay on that? And will you explain to me what happened? I don't know. They don't have, like, I thought maybe they cleansed it, but they don't even have, what's her face? I know. Oh, that's not Roadhog. That is the same lady that they've been playing. They lost a teammate. Haha. They lost Sailor Moon. The last person to try to sneak up behind me caught a case. Can't complain about being able to play a game like Overwatch at lower settings, 65 watts.
The FPS per watt is insane, and this game was like insanely quick. Easy peasy.
Here we go.
Oh, ult. Hey!
Still didn't work. I don't know, something's broken with the ults, but Overwatch though ran really well.
Let's move on to the next one.
Do it.
All right, gamers, we're now in Fortnite, or the Peter Griffin simulator. 1080p performance settings, far view distance, low textures, low meshes. One thing to mention is also with the Overwatch benchmark, we're using the game optimized settings in the BIOS for the 680M, so that gives us 2 gigabytes of VRAM, which is recommended for it. So we'll see what this thing can do once we load in everything. No! It sent me far away.
I was like, didn't you get shot? I think, I saw you get shot from a different angle. I'm like, where did that come from?
Hey, Eminem.
Ooh.
What's up, Slim Shady?
That guy bought a skin too, so he's serious about this game. Gotta play this smart. There
Sorry,
we go.
Slim Shady. Oh, you had a victory?
Ooh.
Where's that noise coming from? Hey.
Oh, that's 2 people. The good news is one of them was a bot. Real player question mark?
Oh, the sniper worked. Ah!
Oh, they looked kind of fast. Okay, but they were not good. They're not gonna like what the, oh, fish with lungs just got de-lunged.
I still don't have shields, which kind of concerns me. Does this give me shields? It doesn't.
Bink. They're running away with their whip.
How many bullets can that thing take? Ah! Whoa, wait, hold up!
Uh-oh.
Were they hiding in the corner? Oh, that sucks, but hey, Fortnite. Runs okay. Hey, Fortnite runs fine. I mean, not too bad, but let's run 3D Mark, see where this PC compares to other PCs we reviewed here on the channel, and then talk about this mini PC, because so far I'm really liking it.
All right, guys, we just got done testing this little RGB trooper, and it did pretty good. We only tested esports titles because, well, what's the point of throwing a AAA at this? 390 bucks, you're probably not going to be trying to play games like Halo Infinite and Cyberpunk and other new AAA titles. So, yeah, games like Fortnite, maybe Apex Legends, Overwatch, the games that Ryzen APU can really excel in, it does really good, which you will hear once we talk about the 3D Mark score. But as far as games like Overwatch go, it did really good. I enjoyed playing esports titles on it at 1080p. Didn't have to do any type of scaling or anything. Lower settings, did pretty good, over 60 FPS.
And as always, you can build a gaming PC for the same price. We've done it many times that would far exceed the performance of this, but mini PCs are always gonna be lower on the price to performance scale, but it's still really cool to see. In Fortnite, I was easily able to get 100 FPS. With a few stutters here and there, more optimizing of the settings would probably get me a locked 100 FPS, but pretty solid for a new season that just came out. Now, in terms of the 3D Mark Firestrike score, we got a score of 2,512. And to compare to a most recent video, that green and wood custom HP that we reviewed with a RX 580 and an E3 1230 Xeon, that system got a 3,665 score. So we're getting close to full-fledged desktop GPU performance in terms of the overall system with this 680M, but it's not exactly there yet. At least you have that USB 4 Thunderbolt port for an eGPU if you want to go that route, but it's still cool to see these custom mini PCs from AliExpress are getting a lot better and could be a good option for those looking to get into PC gaming on a budget and want a very compact build. So if you want to buy this yourself along with the RAM and SSD we used to upgrade this thing, check the link description down below. They will be affiliate links. They will help us out. Let us know what you think of this mini PC in the comment section down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
This mini PC right here will be available at PCBros.tech with a 1-year warranty, and it's shipped and sold in the US, so you'll get it really quick.
PCBros.tech, gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. For the month of December, use code SANTA5 to save 5% on anything on the website, $100 off a professional streamer, and 25% off merch. And that includes this mouse pad, by the way, if you want one of these. Check it out. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.